Hey guys, this is Jonathan Gardner. So this is where the spring was last time it was raining. And this is where it is now. We have already gotten about 2 inches of rain since the last time I checked. So about a ½ inch last night. A ½ inch last night, an inch and a half today. It started raining about, I'd say 1:30 in the afternoon. It's been about 3 hours. That's a lot of rain. And we have some pretty good flooding in, whew, that's deep. We have some pretty good flooding at the driveway to the property. I couldn't really tell why. I think it's just too much water. So we're just gonna go do and manually move the cows. I'm not gonna drive all the way out through the muddy pasture. My son is wearing boots with holes in them, so he's not too happy. We haven't seen the ducks for a while, but we can see the spillway in operation on this pond. So full. This is where the water comes off the pond when there's too much. And yeah, there's too much. This pond is as full as it's ever gonna get. Let's go feed the duckies. I was thinking of not feeding them, but no, I'll feed them in the morning when it's not so wet. That's what I'll do. We'll feed them in the morning, JJ. Let's go move the cows. Cows are angry with me. I'm not gonna feed them. The feed is dry. It's now in the shelter, the shed that's being built, and so it should be dry. Oh, I should report, we did a test run of our food trailer last night. I think it went pretty well. I learned a lot about how to run a food trailer. I've never really cooked professionally before, so it's the first time doing professional cooking. I enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed the pressure a little bit. That's something that I really liked about software development, was the time pressure. My kids don't like it. I like it. I think my wife almost freaked out before the guests started coming over. She's so worried, but then once we started getting into the swing of things, she relaxed a lot. She had a lot of fun. You know, it is pretty muddy. I don't think we had the gas line set up properly. There was a problem with the regulator, so we weren't quite able to get as much heat out of the grill as I wanted, the charbroil grill. So we had to rethink how we cooked the chicken teriyaki because of it. We had to slice it really thin, but I think it worked out. One of the guys ate the coleslaw, said it's the best coleslaw he's ever had in his entire life. He's an old dude. Well, I wouldn't say old. He's not young anymore. He might get offended if he knew who it was I'm talking about. So, but yeah, he said it was the best coleslaw he ever had in his entire life. And, you know, I think that's pretty neat. It's not raining anymore? Barely. You want to take my umbrella too? Actually, how about I take the umbrella and I watch you. Ooh, listen to that thunder. So you take the umbrella. I'll just let him in and then cut off the video and roll it up. I'm going to give him the rest of this row for rest of Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday morning, I was going to put up a new row this morning. Kicking myself for not doing it when it was dry. Hello, sheepy. Hello. You two guys. I'm missing one of your friends. I think your mama's over there with the cows. It's wet. I imagine they're going to want to take shelter under the dead trees while their leaves are gone, because it's finally fall. All right, you guys get to hear what it sounds like when they cross the river. All right, don't zap myself. Whoa! Whoa! Whew. Whoa! They're not happy. We have a little bit of a wind from the north. This morning it was blowing from the west. Come on, get over there. Go find some food. Some forage. This is going to be one giant mud bowl come Monday morning. What was that, JJ? Was that intentional? You're scaring my cows. Oof. Oof. What are you upset about, Blue? You have a complaint? I don't think they like eating grass with standing water. I think it's one of their least favorite hobbies. You want to roll up the reel, JJ, while I do this? But I'm giving them the trees here. Maybe it'll just give them psychological cover. The grass here is pretty tall. It's past my ankles. Holy cow. Yeah, I've noticed the grass has been growing recently. There's some spots in the field where it's quite long. Maybe more than a foot. We get little clumps like that. This is kind of what I don't want to see, is mud and silt flowing. That is topsoil. Precious, oh wow, it's deep there. It's precious, precious topsoil. Ooh, deep there too. So I'd prefer if the soil stayed in place. Clear water's fine. It's the muddy water that I don't like to watch. Let's see how deep this is. It's not that deep. Yeah, my old pasture's like this. Oh, we got a little bit of a rapid here. Well, there's plenty of grass. That'll keep them happy for a few hours at least. Oh, there goes the calf. They like to run around nowadays. Best friends forever. Now, you used to be a white cow, now you're yellow. Is that just the sunlight, or? I don't know. So this used to be a tree. There's a big tree on the ground here, and there's a big wood pile. There's probably little holes from animals that have burrowed into the ground. But the fire burnt it down. Back in July we had a fire, if you can believe it. So my wife was complaining. She says, it isn't monsoon season. It's not supposed to be raining a lot like this. I says, oh, when is monsoon season in Texas? She says, you know, in May. I'm like, okay. This is a deep hole. Oof, yeah, that's pretty deep down there. There's a deep hole there. Yeah, I don't want to step in that. Someone once told me, they said that when the rain happens and it rains for a while, the skunks all come out of their holes. And so the highway will be covered with skunks. You know. So this is the pasture that I'm preserving for spring grazing. I want there to be long grass and hopefully some dead grass too. When they start grazing on that spring lush, if they just eat fresh grass, it's too much protein for them, and they get the scours, the cow equivalent of diarrhea, and they don't get any nutrients from it. But if you can combine it with some old hay or some old grass, like this hay, this grass here, they will go after the old grass, and they know that they're not supposed to eat fresh grass all the time. So they'll take a couple bites of fresh grass and then take some bites of this old grass, and together they'll be full of nutrients. So yeah, this is a marsh. So No, that's not a hole there. This is a marsh. No, it's not raining anymore. All right. Should we head back?
I believe so.
Yeah. All right. See you later, cows.